my loves. Welcome to your new week collective energy reading. This week, we're tuning into the moon's wisdom, soft guidance, intuitive waves, and sacred rhythm. We're not here to push, we're here to listen, to feel what's rising and to trust what's being cleared. As always, take what resonates with your heart and lovingly leave the rest. This message found you for a reason. Spirit, what is the current emotional or energetic tone of the collective as we begin this new week? We received Believe in the Impossible, Blue Moon. Have Faith in Your Dreams, Waxing Crescent Moon. And A Time to Give Rather Than Take, New Moon in Virgo. We begin the week under the glow of possibility, but it may feel distant, even surreal. Believe in the Impossible invites us to hold space for miracles, even when reality looks discouraging. The card shows up when the mind has stopped imagining what could be, and Spirit wants to reopen the heart to divine intervention. It's not just optimism, it's spiritual realignment. The impossible becomes possible the moment we stop assuming we know how it all has to unfold. Have Faith in Your Dreams comes through like a whisper in the dark, nudging us to keep going even if the momentum feels slow or unseen. This is the soul's reminder that sacred dreams don't expire just because they take time. And Spirit says, your vision still matters, it's still alive, and it's still yours. A time to give rather than take softens the edges of expectation. Instead of striving or chasing, this card asks us to become generous with our light, our love, our patience, and our presence. When you move from offering rather than waiting, you shift your vibration back to alignment. This week begins in a sacred space between discouragement and faith, and Spirit says, stay open, stay loving, stay available for the unexpected. Spirit, what inner patterns, truths, or realizations are rising to the surface to be acknowledged? We received The Answers You Need Are Coming, Full Moon in Gemini. And Step Out of Your Comfort Zone, North Node. There's something rising and it's asking us to be honest. The answers you need are coming brings clarity, but not all at once. This card speaks to inner truth that have been circling for a while, pieces just waiting for the right moment to click. This isn't about external information, it's about what your spirit already knows but hasn't felt safe enough to name. Spirit says, truth is near, but you have to be ready to receive it, not just intellectually, but emotionally. Step out of your comfort zone brings tension. This card only shows up when the soul is ready to expand, but the body is still clinging to familiar fear. You may feel resistant, hesitant, tempted to go backwards. That's not failure. It's friction before breakthrough. You're not doing it wrong. You're growing. This week, Spirit is asking us to acknowledge the truths that we've been dancing around and to take one brave step towards them. Spirit, what supportive energy is being offered to help us move forward with more grace and trust? We received Your Dreams Need a Practical Plan, Full Moon in Taurus. You and your loved ones are safe, New Moon in Cancer. And Confidence is Your Key to Success, New Moon in Leo. This is where Spirit holds us with grounded clarity and soft strength. Your dreams need a practical plan doesn't mean that your dreams are wrong. It means that they're real enough to build. Spirit is saying, if you really want this, don't just fantasize, prepare. Write the plan, make the move, anchor the vision with structure. You and your loved ones are safe wraps around the heart like divine protection. This card shows up when worry is blocking manifestation, when you're so afraid of what might go wrong that you hesitate to trust what could go right. And Spirit says, you're held, they're held. The fear is seen, but it's not your truth. Confidence is your key to success is more than a pep talk. It's an invitation to believe that your presence is enough, that your energy is a solution, and that your voice belongs in the room. Your gifts matter, and your alignment creates momentum. Together, these cards say that this week, the support isn't just energetic, it's practical. You're being helped, but you're also being asked to meet Spirit halfway. Spirit, what outcome, shift, or redirection is being prepared for us, even if we can't fully see it yet? We received nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. You are good enough, full moon in Virgo. And it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. Something is shifting, but gently, quietly, and beneath the surface. Nothing is yet set in stone confirms that the path isn't fixed. You're not locked in, you're not behind, and you haven't missed the mark. This card offers freedom, the right to pivot, to reset, to return to the parts of yourself that still want more. Spirit is still shaping your story. You are good enough is a sacred interruption. This card arrives when you're negotiating with worthiness, wondering if you've done enough, healed enough, become enough. And Spirit says your worth is not conditional. You are not an equation. You are a divine expression of love, and that is more than enough. It's time to release negativity isn't a scolding. It's a soft nudge to drop the stories that keep your nervous system in defense mode. You're allowed to stop bracing for disappointment. You're allowed to breathe. This week, even if you can't see it yet, know that you are being moved towards softness, towards reset, and towards grace. What is Spirit asking us to release before we step into the next month? We received bring love into the situation, a new moon in Aquarius. A personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. And expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. The release is emotional tension, the tight grip that we've been holding on relationships, decisions, and what we thought should happen. Bring love into the situation asks us to stop reacting and start responding, to lay down the urge to fight or fix, and instead soften into understanding. It's not about being passive, it's about choosing connection over control. A personal issue reaches resolution shows that something is coming to a head, not to destroy, but to bring closure. There's a full circle moment arriving for May, something that may bring tears, but also peace. And expect powerful change reminds us that Spirit never closes a door without opening something bigger. But we must let go in order to receive. Let go of the need to prove. Let go of what was never yours to hold. And let love rise instead. Spirit, how can we better align with the moon's rhythm this week to support our intuition and our clarity? We received the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. Balance spirituality and practicality, full moon in Pisces. And surrender to the divine, full moon. Spirit says that we're nearing a turning point. The end of a tough cycle approaches is both confirmation and encouragement. You are closer than you think. The pressure is real, but it's also releasing. This card says, don't give up right before the shift. Stay ready. The energy is gaining momentum, brings fast-moving spiritual wind. Momentum is building, synchronicities are increasing, but you must stay anchored while it flows. This is where alignment matters the most. Balanced spirituality and practicality reminds us that dreaming is sacred, but action grounds the dream. This card asks, are you avoiding the next step by calling it divine timing? Spirit says, it's divine timing and human responsibility. Let them dance. And finally, surrender to the divine. This is where striving ends. Where you let go of the timing, the how, the need to carry it alone. This card says, trust the cycle. It's already in motion. The moon is already clearing the path. Altogether, the cards are letting us know that this week's energy is sacred, fluid, and emotionally alive. It begins with longing, moves through truth, grounds itself in support, and ends with transformation. You are being asked to keep the faith, not blindly but intentionally, to take practical steps rooted in spiritual trust, to soften your grip on what was, and to open to what could still become. You are not behind, you're not broken, you're not alone. Spirit is moving with you, and they're preparing the next season of your becoming. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today, my loves. I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you. Your energy, your presence, and the way you show up for these messages means more to me than you know. If anything in this reading resonated with you, I would love to hear your thoughts and insights in the comments. I read every single one, and it's such a gift to walk this path alongside you. Please make sure that you're subscribed so that you never miss a reading. The messages come when Spirit says they're needed the most. And as always, remember, this is a collective energy reading. Not everything may be meant for you, and that's okay. Trust your intuition, take what resonates with your heart, and lovingly leave the rest. And always remind yourself that you're not behind, you're not broken, you are in motion, and you're being shaped by love, softened by clarity, and being held by a rhythm far wiser than fear. May this week carry you gently into your next becoming. You are ready, even if it doesn't feel like it yet. I love you, I appreciate you, and I will check in with you later.